Good morning, and I hope you've been well. And this is part 70 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So with that being said and done, let's go on ahead and check out Route 7. I'm honestly really excited to see all the new things within Route 7. I know technically with the original V12 Let's Play, I'm pretty sure I've went through some of this area within that Let's Play, but this is technically the first time that I'm playing the game from start to finish on the new version V13.5, and I'm really excited to see the new areas and the new ways how the story's gonna play out with all of this, so yeah. But anyways, have you heard about what happened to Abletus Town? I believe I remember, but we'll go with the second option, if it's available. It's sad, isn't it? Okay, it is. Well, it's a long story, but basically it went bankrupt because of Grand Dream City. Such a small town couldn't keep up with the big city. I guess somebody's got a tent out here. A deerling there. Let's see. Some sawsbuck there, drinking some water. He's slurping already. Let's see. I'm kind of curious on the Pokemon here. Houndour, we already have one. Alrighty, another one of these guys. Stantler. Yeah, I just don't think I'd ever use a Stantler. Ledian. Yes, I think I do want you. I know the one crest for Ledian is pretty wacky, so I don't know if I'll ever use a Ledian in this playthrough, but who knows, we might get a little wacky. I forgot where you get the crest for this guy, but if I remember, it's a really wacky crest, so who knows, we might use one. Stantler there. No, thank you. Ledian again. So it seems to be more of a common encounter. Houndour. Okay, I think we've seen the majority of what's here. Well, Noctowl, but I don't think I'm really going to use one of those guys. I think, do we have a crest for that guy though? What does it do? Increases special defense upon being hit. It increases defense by 20%. Not... I mean, it's not terrible. I just don't think I'd really use it. I think there's just better Pokemon, even with that crest on it. It kind of sucks though, because like, I really like Noctowl, because like, I love owls, you know, but it just really isn't the best Pokemon out there. Ooh, okay. So this is a little bit more in front of the area. Okay. Interesting. Please don't get too close to the wreckage. There is an ongoing investigation. Alrighty. I know they went to Abletus Town, but I kind of want to look around. And just explore a little bit, honestly. Oh, we got a little Venipede there. Oh, Scolipede there. I guess you can capture it if you want, maybe? I'm not sure, but I'll leave him alone. We already have one. I have a feeling. Yep. Sometimes around these little flowers you can find items on them. Okay. Did we... No, we came from there, because we used cut, right. Oh, guy there. Oops. Have you heard of the Badlands? It's the other half of the Terriel region. It's been through rough times. I heard a woman named Flora is working on restoring the land to make it more habitable. That's a neat little thing that they give you there with that guy. Interesting info. Okay. Huh, maybe I underestimated the density of the wilderness. Maybe I should head north to Magic Milk Bar. Okay. Graveler. Oh. I guess I can even surf down here. Oh. Tent here. Oh, can't go into it. So it stops there. I got a little Paris over here. I gotta say, I really like the little, like, additions, honestly, with, like, the Pokemon just, like, flying around, you know, the little Paris, you know, walking around, you know, the Sawsbuck, you know. It's really cool, honestly. I really like those little touches. Let's see, so I guess you could jump on there. And then an Octillery if you want one. Not a terrible Pokemon. It has an interesting moveset if I'm not mistaken. I just don't think I'd ever use one though in a playthrough. But if you want to, you can go ahead and capture one. Let's go into Sonar here. Cool, cool. I don't even know why I went into Sonar, but that worked, kinda. Let's go for Earthquake here. Pretty sturdy. Nope, doesn't even matter. We'll just do that again. Cool, cool. Well, we know that you're sturdy, but I guess we'll never know about Onyx. You seem to be competent enough to not get lost, so I'll leave exploring the woods to you. Cool, cool. Let's see, more Paris, Geodude. I assume that gets into Dark Light Wood Forest if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's one of these guys. Man, I love Lurantis. I think I captured one from... Actually, did I get one from the Rift? Like the Rift Den? I don't think I did, actually. Let me capture one of you. I think that's one that I actually forgot. It's kind of like a really wacky one, but Gen 7, I believe, is Alola, right? Kalos, Gen 6, right, Sun and Moon, Alola, Gen 7. Might be a wacky take, but Lurantis is my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. I don't know what it is, and I know there might be some people... Oh. Hey, Amanda. Even in the wild, Alon appears. Hey, have you seen those tents before? Actually, yeah. I could have sworn there was a tent identical to this one in East Giran. Walked inside and it was the same one I remembered from there. Some weird heckeries going on here, Alon. Anyways, let's check what you got going on in the badge department. Man, you have 9. I knew Eric would be no match for you, but don't tell him I said that. You know, Eric was just a student at Axis High when I found him, top of his class and an expert at electric types. His family lives in West Giran. They are interesting. Yes, interesting, him and his 7 sisters. 7 sisters? I didn't even know he had a bunch of sisters. They all spam my email when I put up listings for a new leader position. I'm not joking. 100 plus emails. He should feel lucky that he has such a dedicated family member to pester me. Anyway, good luck with everything, Alon. Wait, hold up. Okay, yeah, 7 sisters. Okay, I wanted to make sure I read that right. Okay. That is a big family. Hey, Marshadow. Hey, hey. I'm back. I assume you're over here. Welcome, Alon. Have you brought me any black prisms? If so, would you like to forge a contract with me? You know, it's always good to see you, man. I don't have anything for you right now. I probably do have black prisms to trade, but I'm not going to do that right now. So what do you do? Looks like this travel post is malfunctioning. Okay. I think we'll leave that alone then. Route 7. Oh man, there's a lot to this area. Oh, right, Lorantis, and what I was gonna get into. It's kind of like a weird thing with me. When I was like a kid, I like not only was I like super into like fish and aquatic wildlife and whatnot, but I was very into insects. Now, you know, it's weird because like how do I want to word it? Like I'm not really frightened by, you know, like bugs and insects and stuff like that, but it, how do I want to word it? I had like this weird phase that when I was young, um, I was not scared of like arachnids and stuff like that. But when I became a teen, I had a terrible phobia. Anytime that I saw any sort of like spider or anything of the sort, you know. But as I've gotten older as an adult, what are the word? An adult, um, I'm not really scared by them anymore, and I don't know. I don't know. Just found it kind of goofy. But yeah, I was really excited honestly when you know I saw like a praying mantis Pokemon. I've been wanting to see one of those for a long while honestly, and I don't know. I'm a big fan of Lurantis. Okay. I don't know. Just something random that I thought about. If you're looking for a place to stay, then you're out of luck. Place is booked completely full. It's been a long day of traveling. A milkshake, okay. Can't you see that I'm sweeping here? Nope, because you don't have a broom. Sorry dude, I just do the dishes here. If you want service, ask her. The magic milk here almost tastes like custard. It may as well be a heavenly bomb of flavor constructed by the gods. Let me check this out then. I assume it's one of these. Okay. Yeah, hold up. I kind of want this. Why not? Oh, so this is... If I need citrus berries, I can come here. Okay. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I kind of find it funny seeing the type of people who stroll in here. It always ends up being us backpackers or some trainer from Grand Dream City. Well, I got news for you. I am from neither. I guess you're having fun spinning around. Hello there, child. Would you like to know a fun fact? This garden is where we dig up remains of humans and Pokemon for our brew. Delicious, isn't it? Alrighty. We are looking to hire. Are you interested? Oh, you're busy? That's a shame. Yeah, I kind of like the job that I'm in right now. I don't think I want to work at a... whatchamacallit? The Magic Milk Bar. Do not ask for soda. Alrighty. Oh, hold up. Great move right there. I would recommend grabbing that if you have not. Oh, okay. There was a heavy explosion up north. Hopefully the city is safe. Okay, so we can't go there then, right? Right, okay. So we'll turn back around. Hold up, what was that? Oh, it's a flower. Okay. I thought it was like a Pokeball for a second. Scyther's cutting loose branches on the berry bush. That also reminds me, since they did take out the oh goodness, in Terrajuma, the Safari Zone, there's a certain quest that requires a Scyther, so I wonder where to even get one at this point. I guess I may have to look at the Pokedex or something when the time comes for that side quest. I think I remember, I think I brought that up before, honestly. It is a little bit, like, sad that the Safari Zone is gone, but I guess I can understand why, since they, you know, rechanged Terrajuma quite a bit, so I get why they did do it, but I don't know, it is a little sad to kind of see it gone, you know? Because, you know, that Safari Zone has been around for a long while, so yeah. Let's see here. So it seems Honek Woods is pretty much the same. I'm kind of going through this area just to kind of battle the trainers, just so I know that they're done and out of the way for the future whenever we head on over here. Alrighty, I'm gonna go into, I guess, you. Mimikyu. That's a little scary. I don't think you have Wood Hammer, because if you did, you would have gone for it. Yeah, you don't have Wood Hammer. Kinda sucks that we missed there, but that's okay. Okay, that's out. We'll just stay in. Cool, cool. Alrighty then. Right, okay, so that guy's still there then. So we'll battle you. And then I think I'll look around a little bit more, and then we'll head to Ablatus Town to continue the story. I just kind of wanted to look around, get familiar with the area, is all. That also reminded me, I wonder if they took out a certain cutscene, because there was one where you can find Venom by the wreckage, like, site, and I think you can get friendship points by that. And then there's a scene where you could just sit down with Malia and talk about about her, Professor Jenner, and the first time like she came on over here, and bring up Happy, if I'm not mistaken, when he hatched from an egg. I kinda hope they didn't take out that scene there. It's not the most, you know, groundbreaking scene, but it's always nice to, you know, have like those little interactions with, like, you know, your friends and whatnot, so I don't know if they would change that or not. I guess we'll find out. Skrelp, I'll just go for Gear Grind. I probably should have gone for Shift Gear. That's okay though. Do that. Dragalge. 2 Pokemon. We might be in a tricky spot. What else do you have? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm actually screwed here. Yep. Unless somehow I outspeed. Oh well. Oh, well, it didn't even matter. And that was a crit. I'm surprised. Oh well. Yeah, I lose here. Yeah, okay. I didn't expect you to have a Klefki at the end. Well, that sucks, because when's the last time I even saved? I don't even remember. Well, guess we'll have to redo that. Alright, I'm back at this battle now. Go for Muddy Water here. Take that out. And then I kind of went around to battle some of the other people that I missed, just to get that all out of the way. I'll need to make sure to save though, and not have to redo that all again. Okay. I'll just go into you. There we go. And that is a friendly reminder to continue saving no matter what. Don't forget to do that. I have to redo this, right? Right. I'll just pause here and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I think that should be it for those guys there. Let's see. What's over here? Oh, okay. Alright. You look suspicious. You're not involved, are you? We're conducting an investigation. The culprit may still be at large in the area. Alrighty then. Oh, there is a Pokeball there. I also remember there is a... I don't think... Well, no, it happened at Dark Lakewood Forest. I don't want to forget about it. There's a certain person there. It's like a small little event that I don't want to miss out on seeing her. Azelf there. Okay. I don't know if it's just me, but am I one of the only few that really like the... What is it, the Lake Trio? I don't know, I've always been a big fan of Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit. Because, I think I brought it up before, I'm honestly a big fan of, like, the Pokemon TCG. I love collecting the cards. And I think I brought it up such a long time ago that I thought about doing, not like Pokemon openings, I don't really like opened up stuff, I like buying singles and whatnot. I thought about doing like these like random card organization video stuff, and maybe do like mail videos of what I might buy and whatnot, but I don't know if I would though, maybe. But I would say my favorite Pokemon card would be Time-Space Distortion. It's a Pokemon card from... Is it Mysterious Treasures? I don't remember for certain, but I think it's Mysterious Treasures. And it's with all three of them on the card. It's such a cool secret rare card. I don't think it's super expensive either. I think it has some value, but not a lot for a card that's old, but to be fair, they're not the most popular Pokemon, but I don't know, there's just something cool and really pretty about that card that I very much enjoy. This place is looking a bit abandoned. I don't know. I thought I was gonna stop in town for a nice cup of tea, but that's not happening, I guess. Oh wait, hold up. What about Dark Lakewood Forest? I kinda jumped the gun going back over there. Can I even get to the forest? I assume similar to the officers, it's gotta be blocked off, right? Let's see. Geodude. Geodude there. Oh, here we go. Oh, you can go here right away. Okay. So then, I'm curious. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Okay. Snarl, great TM. But I don't see her. I mean, I know the area's like different. Or maybe they did take out that scene. Or maybe she's just in a different area. I know I'm not going crazy. I do remember that there was a thing with all of that. I don't want to say who, because it's kind of like spoiler stuff, but if you know, you know what I'm talking about. I do want to capture one of these guys. I've never really used one before. At least I don't think I have on this playthrough, but it's a very solid Pokemon, honestly. Not bad at all. Okay. Save there. Oh. Hello, Amoongus. I just kind of want to look around. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay. Don't sleep in the fairy rings. Don't sleep, don't sleep. There's no good that brings don't sleep, don't sleep. Only tragedy among the lumber. Don't sleep, don't sleep. Fairies that will only bring slumber. Don't sleep, don't sleep. Once lost in that dream abyss. Don't sleep, don't sleep. You must be saved with a hero's kiss. Don't sleep, don't sleep. Oh. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. You're sure having a lot of fun there. I like sharp things. Technically, me too. I don't really collect like knives anymore. I used to when I was like younger, but haven't really done any knife collecting anymore. Okay. Go for gunk shot again. Shanotic. Or Notic, however you want to pronounce it. I'm sure you are. Okay. I wonder, what can you... I know we're just goofing off here, not getting to the main story, but that's okay. I want to look around. Please. Okay. Bruh. Please, don't do this. Okay, it just seems to be Finneon and Luminion. Okay. Let me... Oops. Let me do that, because... Wait, what? East, Route 7, West, Can Eco's house? Or Eco? Yorklight Village. Oh, there's a village, okay. Did I surprise you? Yes, you did, actually. Am I really about to lose here? Yes, I am. Nice. Alright, sorry for the pause there. I went back to the train to reheal, but I noticed something. There's a house over there. Can I even... Well, if I do that... Grab that... Oh! Well, there's that there. How do I even get over there? Because I saw... Yeah, house there. Is there a... Oh, I wonder what's up with this then. Okay. But I saw that little... I can't even get over there. Maybe in the future we'll find out, but I don't know. I know there's like a few different like locked out areas within Rejuvenation that you just can't get to at this point. I remember there's one, actually there's quite a few. In the Kyugurin city in the past, there's that, the two boulders in a rock smash area that goes to a cave. That I don't think you can get into. The one in East Garden City, there's that back door ladder area. That's locked out. I don't think you can get there at this point in the game. And, oh goodness, there's another one. River's End, there's that one cave that I think is locked as well. So maybe this is one of those then. Because I don't even see how you even get over there. Yeah, I don't know. I guess somebody can let me know if it's like a later game thing or not. Real quick. Yeah, no, I don't know. Alright, let me not worry about that too much. Let's get back to Dark Light Wood Forest. And again, like, I know I'm not staying on the main story. I kind of wanted to get into that, but I honestly kind of want to explore. Oh, there's a... Hold up. Well, you can't see my cursor. There's a cave over there. How do you even get over there? I mean, yeah, that's a cave. Oh, I see that little back alley. Okay, so we gotta go a little more then. Oh, right, I gotta rebattle you. Another thing that I brought up, or not brought up, but well, I guess technically on older episodes on this series, I did bring it up. I wish that they didn't get rid of the PC star and that healing star at the beginning of Dark Lakewood Forest. If I'm not mistaken and not misremembering, I remember back then they would have like a couple of healing and PC stars like right around like the front area. I know this area is like redone from the old one, so it's not gonna look like this, but there used to be a couple. And if I'm misremembering, then I'm just being dumb. Ignore me. But I kind of wish there was one there because oh, beat it, kid. I'm on the lookout here. Oh, okay. I see. So that cave's gonna be a later thing. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I kind of wish that because, like, it kind of sucks that you have to kind of go, you know, back and forth to the train and back. Not that big of a deal, or the end of the world by any means, but it'd be kind of nice if they kept it in. Okay. Much better. I'll have it one day. Ooh, interesting. Alrighty. I like how you could just like go through it. Alrighty. These are honestly kind of interesting to see here. I won't get into those things, but a little bit surprising. Oh, I can't even... I can grab this. I can't. No, I can't. Okay. Let's see here. Another impidimp. Is it impidimp? Oh. Yes, it is, but I think I'm gonna capture you too. I don't know what the shiny Grimmsnarl looks like, but I'd assume I have to be kind of cool looking. Alrighty. What's over here? Azure Port. This is new. What? Get out of here, kiddo. This place isn't a tourist spot. Isn't it every day that we see a newbie around here? So you want to join us? Boy, would I. Yeah, why not? They actually thought I was being serious. You know, I gotta say real quick, that has gotta be one of the biggest fumbles Bladestar has ever done. Declining me? Insanity, man. You guys probably would have won. This ship is Bladestar's property. Kid, get lost. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Pokeball there. Oh, so here's the village. And there's more of these little guys there. Oops. There's a creepy mansion located just north of here. I went in there myself, but I didn't stay for too long. Okay. Oh, who are you? Oh my. This is kind of awkward, isn't it? Do you remember me? You're not Patty. Are you Patty? Blue and pink hair. Maid outfit. I think that's a maid outfit? I don't. Oh good, it's probably best that you don't. I mean, that was decades ago. Am I right? I'm not even sure how you're standing here looking the exact same. Decades ago? Look exactly the same. Decades ago? Kyuguren? That had to be in Kyuguren, because that's the only time we really... Oh, no. The maid. Right. The one that was gonna drop the explosive. Is that her? You look confused. Well, probably for the best. I became a baker and retired, and now I work here. Right, I remember that. I think she said she wanted to be a baker. Now that's another thing too, with the whole time thing and whatnot. It is one of the most confusing things within Rejuvenation. And to anybody that is like, well, how can I understand it and all this and that? I'm in the same boat with you, man. I don't get it. It is stuff with like time and all this kind of stuff. It's just so confusing to me in general. But oh, that's cool. That's so cool. I like that. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Please use this space to relax. Oh, and my name is Carpenter. That's a cool name. That's the new name I gave myself. Isn't it cute? It is indeed. How's life? Oh, life's great now that I'm not part of a cult. Right, okay. We used to eat babies, you know. That was a joke. Anyway, I met this nice man and we had 2 kids. Oh, nice. Good for you. The world gave me a son and a daughter, and now I have 2 daughters. Ain't that just amazing? I love them both dearly. My kids are patty cakes, Neuron. Oh, so Patty and Patricia, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I got it. I'm not even gonna try pronouncing these names, but yeah, right. But we just like to say Patty and Patricia. Wish those... I'm not gonna say that word. Would visit me sometime. Well, I see where they get their personality from. Who are you really? You really don't remember me, do you? Our meeting was the bomb. The bomb at the bakery? Explosives? Thermite bombs? Oh my god. I don't know how else to make this more clear. Let's just say we met on Cinder. On Cinder? I have no idea what Cinder is, but... okay. But yeah, I do recognize you. That is like a really cool detail though. Like, again, like I love how this version added more to the story and more like subtle little things that, again, you would have even forgotten about her dreams, you know, wanting to open up a bakery and whatnot. But now they actually added her as, you know, a baker within this game. On the older versions, you never seen her ever again, but they added her here. Such a cool thing that they've done. I love that. That is cool. Again, they didn't have to do that, but they did. They went that extra mile. And you are cool. I have no idea what you are. But I kind of want one. Are you in the grass here? A fantastic Pokemon. Honchkrow is a monster. To be fair, for some people, I would say it's probably hit or miss with Honchkrow. Because, like, what is it? It has a lot of bulk, like quite a bit of HP, high attack, but every other stat... I don't think its special defense is bad either, though. Maybe I'm mistaken on that, but it's a good Pokemon if you give it Sucker and what's the other ability? Moxie Sucker? Not a bad combination for Honchkrow. Not bad at all. Okay, could we please not do this, sir? Or well, ma'am, I should say. Please. Please, we don't have to do this. We could be friends. Alrighty then. Try that. Man, you do not want to be captured at all. Please. What about this guy? After seeing Olympia, do you want to stay? Nope. Fine then, I'll find somebody that wants to stay with me. How about you? Do you take a hit? Barely. I really hope you're not going to be the same as that other one. Alrighty then. Thank you. I'm not even gonna give you a name right now. Okay. Stone Tang. No thanks. You are cool. Oh! Right. There was artwork a long while back with, the Breloom. I don't even remember your typing. And I don't know if you're really good or not, but you are cool looking either way. Yeah, you're really neat. I like the colors on it. Let's see here. That girl, she said her name was Cree? Anyways, she used to help me with chores around the house. I appreciate it. Wait, what are you talking about? There was a girl I found alone in the woods a very long time ago. I believe this was all the way back in June. Back in June. Anyway, she was scared and alone. I gave her a place to stay. One day she got up and left without saying anything. My wife and I miss her sometimes. She reminded us of our daughter who died young. Life is short, young one. Not everyone will live to look like us. Very true indeed. It's something that I've said here and there. Do the things that you want to do. Accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Do good. Be good. And again, just live how you want to live. Because tomorrow is never guaranteed. Yeah, we'll read it. I've been on the run from them for quite some time now. The damage I was able to inflict on both of them bought me some time to escape. To think those hags thought they could take me down. Oh, Crescent. That's interesting. They could take me down so easily, and all because I found out their truth. I won't stand for it. I wasn't able to finish them off then, but once I became stronger, I'll cut their heads off one by one, just like they deserve. My dearest love, we will be together soon. That is cool. See, and again, I go back to what I've said so many different times on this series. I love how they added so much more with all of that. Like right now you don't understand that, especially for like new players. You might be confused about that, but for somebody that's played the game multiple times, I understand that. I get all of that. That is cool. That's amazing. Man, that's just so cool, man. Alrighty. People are creeped out by the manor north of here, but that's where we like to play all the time. It's not creepy. We seclude ourselves from the outside world, but we are not isolated. We welcome visitors and travelers alike. It's just how we are. I don't even know what word I was about to say there, but my bad. The shroomish here love to eat the blue mushrooms. But aren't there also mushrooms? I cannot read today. But aren't they also mushrooms? Is this cannibalism? Yeah, looks like a cannibal to me. Okay. Oh. The fair girl dipped your Pokeballs in some odd pink liquid. Hey, you know, if it gets the job done, okay. Go for it. They say the water here is good for aging. I don't think that's true. Huh. Visitors, you are a rare breed here. Please enjoy. Thank you. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, okay, so that's where we... I'm not just a pinata, you know, I have feelings. I'm sure you do. We run a modest village here in Darklightwood Forest. While it isn't much, we have a lot to offer in terms of hospitality. Oh. These gigaberries can only be found in Darklightwood Forest. No, really, they die and wilt away if you try to plant them anywhere else. Additionally, berries will start to go bad if you leave them in your bag. Interesting. Oops. Okay, so even this area looks different. The Badlands are a very terrible place to visit. I recommend skipping it. People like to call it the Scarvavium. It's never fully healed. Oh. Hey guys. Okay. To keep trainers out of the dream yard, sorry, but you'll have to leave. You got it, sir. I do see that over there. It's rare to see trainers all the way out here. Usually they just flock to Grand Dream City without hesitation. I like to be out here because of the nice breeze. Oops. I guess we go in here. I guess nobody's home. Okay. Great move there. Okay. Man, even this route, it looks so different from the old one. I really like it a lot. It's nice. Man, I really gotta give credit to like Jane, you know, Zumi and all the developers that made this all like possible, man. It's just so pretty. It's just amazing. Cause like I remember starting this game, you know, around, oh goodness, like 2016. I'm pretty sure I got into Pokemon Reborn. Well, I found it in 2015. I found this game, I think, like a year or so afterwards. And it's just crazy to think about, like, all the changes and, like, all the improvements that, you know, have been made and done throughout the years. It's just amazing. Even this has changed. Like, it actually feels like a manor, you know? Because back then it used to be like a really... Oh, I like how it's like dark as well. That's cool. I won't mess around with the manor much more. Well... Yeah, let me leave it alone. It's for a certain quest, yeah, we'll leave it alone for now. But I like what they've done with it so far. This is really neat. Alright, let me get out of here. Before I accidentally start something with that. Okay. So we went through that, went over there. There used to be a... I guess they changed it for this little port area over here. Okay. I can't surf over there. Oh, here we go. Take that. Let's see. I'm here to forage ingredients for my special concoctions. Did you know that the glowing mushrooms here are toxic when directly consumed? However, when grounded up and mixed in revival herb juice, well, the results will shock you literally. It's used as an alternate for delivering powerful shocks to patients. Interesting. Rain dance. Okay. Maybe she's up here. The one person I was referring to earlier. No, I guess not. Well, that's new too. Okay. Maybe I'm just jumping the gun a little bit, but I remember back then, I feel like if you know what I'm talking about, you know who I'm referring to and who I'm looking for. But maybe they did change it. Maybe they did. Or maybe I'm just jumping the gun and I gotta continue the story. That might be it, honestly. I just hate to miss that because, like, it's a very easily, you know, missable scene. And again, I hate to miss it. Okay. Not there. I cannot go over there. The cave's blocked off. I went through that area up there. Alright, I guess we'll go back to, this area then. Since I think... Yeah, we went up there. We went over there. Yeah, I think we've went through most of it. Okay. If there's some we missed, we'll check it out some more at some point, but I think for the most part, we've gone through it pretty well. Alright, Abletus Town. What do I want to do? I know it was more so just an exploration kind of video. We're like 50 minutes in, though. You know what? I think we'll stop here for today. I think it's a good stopping point, because we're about 50 minutes in. We'll get into the story stuff next episode. But, I hate to, like, look it up, but I might look that up, because, like, I want to make sure that I don't miss out on that, because well, honestly, let me... I don't want to look at the other chapters, but let me look at the relationship points for chapter 10. I don't think you get points for that scene there, but I know in the future, I think you get points if you've found her. She kind of like brings it up. I think so? I might be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't see it. Okay. I think we'll leave it at that, though. Maybe it did change. Maybe so. Alrighty then. That'll be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.